Woman Talk with yours truly, Harmony DeVoe, and my girl on the ones and twos, HD. This is season 4 of Grown Woman Talk. I am so super excited to come back with a new, fresh season for you of new topics, new adult topics. So Grown Woman Talk, which is GWT official on YouTube. So if you've not subscribed to our channel, please feel free to do so, and we appreciate you subscribing, following, and sharing about us. So Grown Woman Talk is all about adult matters, from singles to married to situationships to gay, straight, whatever the case may be. These are topics that we as adults are kind of uncomfortable talking about. And so this all started, Grown Woman Talk season 1. If you go back and look at it, it all started because I was receiving some shade from some women, and I wanted to talk about it. Got a lot of feedback from women saying, hey, can you do more? And it's developed into now the 4th season. So applause for us. We are grateful. Thank you. So if you have any topics before we start that you're afraid to discuss or you want us to talk about on the show, feel free to go to our website, www.grownwomantalk.com. Follow us on Instagram, Grown Woman Talk Official, and yours truly on the gram, Harmony_DeVoe. Flip over to YouTube after you watch our show and follow me at Grown Woman Talk Official on YouTube. So, before we begin, the opinions. This is our disclaimer on Grown Woman Talk. The opinions that we talk about, okay, on our show are just that. They're our opinions. You don't have to like it. You don't have to push this like. You don't have to watch it. Just take your ass out the show. You'll be just fine. But I feel that we need to talk about these things in life. Life is just too short, and we're too busy trying to be passive and not hurt each other's feelings or talk about what's really going on. So the juicy topic for today when we come back, should we release the coochie before the I-Do-Chie? There are women out here still, guys. There are women that are withholding the coochie, that practice celibacy and abstinence until they get a ring on their finger. Yes, I said it. It's 2022. They do. They still do. I know a few of them, and congratulations. It's worked out for them, and I'll be back in a minute because do we release the coochie before the I-Do-Chie or not? When we come back with Grown Woman Talk. HD, take it away, girl.
Grown Woman Talk. 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 Grown Woman Talk.
She ain't for the young, but the grown, the sexy HD. Harmony, won't you call her, text me now.
Grown Woman Talk. Grown Woman Talk. Grown Woman Talk. Grown Woman Talk.
She ain't for the young, but the grown, the sexy HD. Harmony, won't you call her, text me now.
Grown Woman Talk.
She ain't for the young, but the grown, the sexy HD. Harmony, won't you call her, text me now.
Grown Woman Talk.
Hey, and welcome back. Grown Woman Talk season 4. Do we release the coochie before the I-Do-Chie? Let's jump into this today. Listen, I know a couple friends of mine. I don't know what it is when you get mid-40s and 50s. But you do feel like you really don't have time to waste time in your life anymore. So it's almost like that friend zone or friend with benefits thing. A lot of women want relationships at that age, right? And the ones that don't want relationships at that age probably been through some shit in their life. They just done. They cool being single the rest of their life. I, for one, I'm single. I don't want to be single the rest of my life, but I'm not interested in investing my time in someone that's a waste of my time. So time is very much of the essence for me. You become more keenly aware of time when you reach 40s and 50s, and you just really don't have time to waste on nothingness. That's in any and everything you do, from business to personal to damn show relationships. So ladies and gentlemen, is it common? Well, I don't think it is. It's my personal opinion, and I'm not judging nobody for nothing. But for me personally, I kind of gonna want to check out I want to see what's, I don't wanna commit my life for the rest of my life if I don't know if he don't have no the dang. I got to see it. I got to know what package he working with. I got to see it or feel it or something. And I would imagine he would probably want the same thing from me. I know it's fornication. I know we should be. Listen, when I was 16 to 19 years old, well, actually, yeah, I wanted my husband to be the first man I ever slept with, right? I wanted to be a virgin when I got married. That was kind of unrealistic to me. But that's what I wanted. That's what I desired. But when I got married and I was married, I felt like Celie in The Color Purple. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to be a woman. I wasn't taught how to be a woman. I didn't know what sexy and sensual and intimacy and all these things was really about. So I depended on my husband to teach me, but that was a waste of my damn time. I didn't learn till later on in life how to be sexy, or that sexy was an attitude, and it has a lot to do with your self-esteem. It has a lot to do with your thought process. And so for me personally, I have to be able to invest my time. I got to know what I'm just saying. I'm putting all my business out there, but I want to see what you're working with. I want to see the dangling. Now, men, I understand you want to see the coochie. However, I thank my girlfriends, and it's a few of them, for the inspiration to talk about this show, because I have like 2 girlfriends just recently. It's beautiful. I'm so happy for them, but I didn't know that still existed. So y'all, thank you for the education. Thank you for teaching me, because I didn't know, and there's still brothers out here like that too. And kudos to your husbands to be and your husband. So one girlfriend, I mean, how long do you go without sex in that situation? I have a girlfriend, I think she went 1 or 2, or might have been 3 years during COVID not doing anything. But she was dating somebody and she refused. She was like, I'm not giving him no coochie. None. Until he put a ring on it. Ain't no sex. I don't believe that. God is going to bring my husband to me, and he's going to be right. Now, in today's society, she would be frowned upon for having that thought process, or people would look at her like she's being unrealistic. So in the 60s and 50s, that, maybe, I don't know, I wasn't around then, but that was her belief. And guess what? It worked for her, baby. Because old boy done put a ring on her finger and said, listen, I want you to be my wife. What, 3 years later? So kudos to her. Go ahead, girl. I ain't mad at you. Damn. I'm just saying, go ahead, girl. I said, girl, you ain't even, let's just be honest with me. You ain't never seen it. You ain't feel it. You ain't try it. He ain't pull it out and show it to you. Not once. I mean, does it work? I mean, how do you know? Is he healthy? Have you guys had the discussion of, are you hypersexual? Are you hyposexual? Y'all, it's definitely a juicy topic to talk about. When we come back, I'm going to take a quick commercial break, guys. I just want to know, do you give up the coochie before the I-Do-Chie or not? But when we come back, I'm going to talk about my other girlfriend that just got married and switch the subject a little bit on, what exactly is the time frame that you have to get to know somebody or be in a relationship with that person before you get engaged or before you get married? Because I done tried it both ways and shit didn't work. So when we come back, HD, hook me up on the ones and twos with your little sexy self. Y'all, we'll be right back.
Got me in the friend zone.
See, it's been a minute since I heard from you.
Really?
Just wanna see we're still cool.
Okay.
You always been there for me and me for you. Then you kiss me. What did you do? It's not like I never thought about it. But still, what are we gonna do about it?
I'm just a friend. Build a wall around your heart and you won't let me in. But you be calling and texting about his lack of affection. And when I offer attention, I'm always met with rejection.
Welcome back to Grown Woman Talk, guys. I hope you like my girl HD season 4, y'all. We talking some juicy stuff, the Coochie before the I-Do-Chie. So basically, my other girlfriend had an impromptu situation with her car needing repair. So she went to a little spot and she needed something taken care of with it. And she saw this gentleman there who was also taking care of the same little repair on his car. He looked kind of cute. So she asked him to assist her with her repairs. I think she needed a jump on her car. She needed a little electrical push to jump on her car. I said, can you jump my car for me? Can I get a little battery charge going on? I don't know. I wasn't there. So he was like, sure. And then they sat out there and they talked all night long. And when they ended the conversation, they realized they missed each other. Is there love at first sight? Interesting. Because I think they knew each other maybe under 3 months. Maybe under 3 months. And they got engaged and they just got married. Listen, I love it. Congratulations to her too. I guess for me, I guess there's no right or wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Again, when you reach your 40s and 50s, you just don't have that kind of time for bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, especially if you've been married more than once, I'm kind of scared to go fast. So I tried I was with somebody 4 months. Shit, I think I made him wait 4 months before I gave him the Coochie before the I-Do-Chie. But I think we dated a year. I don't even think we made it a year and we got married and that shit ain't work. I think that lasted a year. He was a demon. He had legions of demons on him. It was just like boom, 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 boom. What's going on? Who did I marry? It just was a traumatic situation. He was worse. So I went from like gutter to sewer in my relationships. I just had past tense. My history wasn't too good when it came in the love category. That love shit, I realized what love was. True love, according to what I believe love to be. 1 Corinthians 13:4. I ain't going to say, but the real love. When love does not know when it's wrong, it forgives all. There's no such thing, in my personal opinion, as falling out of love. Even though I made a song about it, especially during COVID, y'all need to go download it. My latest single, When You Fall Out of Love. Go on Harmony DeVoe Official on YouTube and go check that song out. Download it, add it to your streaming playlist. Check out the video because I wanted to talk about it. But I've heard many couples say they fell out of love with each other. To me, that wasn't real love. I didn't understand what love was until I saw my son, my oldest son. I looked in his eyes and that's when I knew what love was. But that's Harmony's experience. That's my experience. I want somebody to make it in marriage. I want y'all to be successful at it. I want somebody to win at this shit because I didn't. And I hope and aspire one day to have a healthy marriage with a partner where I can be myself with them. I can talk about things. He can talk about things. We can pray together. He can be 6 feet or taller. He can know how to carry himself and have his grind and his business just like I do. And might be more successful than me. Can I learn from you instead of you learning from me all the damn time and being intimidated by me? But that's another subject, another day, another topic for black woman, black man, men and women, whatever the hell you want to call it. Back on the Coochie before the I-Do-Chie situation. Ladies, men, chime in, talk to me. I know men gonna want to see the Coochie first. Maybe not. Because it's a few men out here that I guess they don't. Because real life experiences where I have women who just got engaged and are married and they never saw their Coochie. And they never saw their dangling. To each his own, I guess. You know, but I just want the world to be happy. People not to fake orgasms. Be open to talk to. Hey, I wrote a song called Did You Fake an Orgasm? Go download it. It's on my Chronicles of the 6 project. And tell me what you think. Y'all life too short. Life is too short. You want to have a partner, all jokes aside. You want to have someone in your life, man, woman, or whatever, that you can talk about everything with, right? That they aren't keeping a record of the things you talk to them about and then throwing it in your face later. You want to be able to grow old with that person, right? Or at least that's the hope. And you want to be able to be a freak with your partner. I want to be as freaky. You want to be as freaky as you want to be, or if you're not, that's supposed to be a safe place. Your partner is supposed to be your safe place, right? To be you, to just be you, to let your hair down, to let your fro up, to just be you. The good, the bad, the bitter, the sweet. And we all have luggage, guys. We all have bones that we're taking to our graves with us. So just remember this. Every day that you wake up, you open your eyes, you look out a window, you see trees, you see birds, you see and hear things. That simply means that your purpose has not been fulfilled yet. And so instead of focusing on the glass half empty all the time, try focusing it on the glass half full. And stop being a negative damn now. Don't be a negative now and bring drama across people's doorstep all the time. But really ask yourself, when you meet a mate, what's most important? To me personally, and I'm going to let y'all go here, I personally do not believe in love at first sight. That's my opinion. I told you what the disclaimer was. Opinions expressed are ours, right? My First Amendment right. You don't have to agree. That's why I do the show for a platform of discussion, right? I don't believe in love at first sight. I believe in lust at first sight. I believe you're attracted to somebody at first sight. But I believe love, respect, trust, all of those things are built into the relationship, and that comes with time, right? I almost wonder how it works in arranged marriages. Have you noticed those seem to last a long time in other cultures and ethnicities? Why do African Americans have such a high rate of divorce? Have you ever thought about that? Things that make you go, Well, until the next time, a grown woman talk with yours truly, Harmony DeVoe. Again, subscribe to GWT Official. If you have any juicy topics you want me to talk about, I ain't scared. I am not afraid to talk to anybody about anything. I used to be, but I'm from Detroit. What up, though? And I just don't have time for bullshit in my life. Take care. Make sure you look your girl up. Download and support me on the music platform. And I love you so much. So until the next time, a grown woman talk, I am out. See you soon. How long you been in here?
As long as I want to be in here.
You act like you a female. Damn, I can't even put my makeup on. You all up in here. You always got something to say.
I don't give a shit.
Better quit cussing this Sunday.
Okay.
That's what listen.
You done?
God is watching you.
You done?
The devil is a lie.
You done?
I bind
Are
and
you
rebuke
done?
you.
Are you done?
No, because I ain't saying in Jesus' name. Leave. Get the hell on.
Well, I'm finna
Why?
get watch the game. You got to go.
No, I'm not going nowhere. I'm in my pajamas. I ain't gotta go no damn
Take your
where.
ass in the
Me and my
room.
kids ain't going nowhere. I told you get
Take
out.
your ass in the room.
Oh, you ain't said that last time we was trying to get some.
You didn't say that last time when I had to pay all these bills either.
Okay, whatever. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do.
I'm about that life, so go ahead and get talking, baby. When you fall out of love.
I've been in this house with you all year long. I'm sick of you.
But I've been the one supporting you.
Sick of you.
I've been the one supporting
Boy,
you.
you better go somewhere.
Whatever.
You can
Get it. Go. Come on, man. Let's go.
Kiss